Okay, so let's start today's webinar. A very good afternoon, good evening, good morning to all of you present here. First of all, I would like to really thank you to all of you for joining me today in this webinar, in such an insightful webinar where we're gonna discuss the topic, the 8 best practices for efficient warehouse management using SAP B1. So yes, SAP B1 can actually help you to streamline all your warehouse management process so that you can able to create an efficient operation. And not only this, can able to control all the structures in the warehouse so that at the end, you don't need to worry about whatever type of inventory it is regarding the complexity of the inventory, the differences in the stock, negative or as well as the positive, as well as the hazardous material. So without doing much delay, let's jump into the webinar. So introducing our today's host today, I am Divya Tanwar. I am working as business development consultant in target integration, and we are very glad today that we have Sachin with us as senior business development manager. Moving on to today's agenda, first of all, we will have a quick overview of who we are as target integration and what do we do actually. And then we will have a quick introduction of SAP B1. And then after that, we will jump into the 8 best practices of efficient warehouse management using SAP B1. So now after that, we will tell you how target integration as a team will help you in achieving the same. After that, at the end, will have a Q&A session. So if you have any question, please drop it in the chat or please note it down so that we can discuss all the question towards the end. So who we are. So basically, we at Target Integration, we are 13 years old company and we are proud of that. We started our journey in the year 2008 with a mission to empower every business owner so that they can leverage the full power of their business insights in order to make clear decision, better decision, and concise decision. So we have we have our main office as in headquarter in Ireland, Dublin. We also have our office in UK. We also have our office in 3 major locations in India, that is in Delhi, where I'm sitting currently, and in Chennai, Mumbai, and Bangalore. Sorry, that is 4. And we recently opened the office in US as well, and we have a development center in Greece. And with all these, we're providing a perfect mix of quality as well as value that everyone is looking for. So moving on, so who we are and what do we do? So this is, of course, $1 million question. So at Target Integration, we generally say like, we are a solution-driven company. Why? Because we are not biased for a particular product. We're actually dependent on the needs and the requirements of the client. We assist the requirements and then we suggest the products. So we actually mix the product with our services and then we provide a solution. And that's why I say that we are a solution-driven company. A solution can be an HR solution, accounting solution, inventory solution, warehouse management that we're going to discuss today, and so on. So these are the milestones that we have achieved so far. We have 4,000 plus customers worldwide, 5,000 plus projects completed, 800 plus experts with us as in consultant developers, and many more, and 8 offices located in 4 countries. So these are, like I said before, these are our prominent partners on which we are proud of. We are a silver partner of Odoo. We are a premium partner of Zoho. We are partner of SAP B1. And just to mention a few, we are partners with others as well. So now the main agenda of today's webinar. So what is basically SAP B1 is? So most of my clients ask like, what is actually SAP B1 is, Divya? So in just a nutshell, I would say that SAP B1 is a complete business management software, which includes all your business process like accounting, purchase, manufacturing, inventory, warehouse, everything well incorporated and integrated together so that you can get the visibility and control of all your departments, of all your business process. Okay, so with SAP B1, you can get the real-time data, the real-time analytics on cloud, as well as on premise. It has the capability to access the data from anywhere, either from mobile access or anytime over the world. It even has the capability of IoT and machine learning. So this is something very creative and demanding in today's era. I hope you all guys are with me. So moving on to our today's webinar agenda. So how does SAP B1 actually help us to manage our warehouse? So let's jump into the first point. So accurate goods tracking. So it actually helps you to track all your incomings as well as outgoing goods. It actually help you to keep all your stock well updated, so that it will speed up your process and also speed up the pick and pack cycle of your warehouse. So here I would like to get some expertise of Mr. Sachin as well on this. Sachin, over to you.
Hi, everyone. In fact, if you talk about warehouse management system, most of the people think that warehouse management system is nothing but inventory management and stock management kind of a thing. But it's not only uh, pertaining to inventory and stock. You can manage your whole inventory in a system in, in an end-to-end solution so that you can have a more efficient and smooth functioning of your stock level as well as your customer management also. So it's not only about inventory, it's a complete solution which helps companies to decide over what kind of a stock they require to have in their warehouse and when they want to have this stock ready for the picking and put away for the better quality management and customer.
Thank you so much, Sachin, for your insights. We'll move on to our second point. So, faster inventory process. So, this is very important. SAP B1 has the capability to employ the barcode scanner, which will speed up your process for monitoring the stocks. And once your process will speed up, it's of course that you can able to focus on more important tasks and the more decision making kind of task. Sachin, would you like to share any insights here at this point?
Yeah. So in fact, if you talk about uh, as a SAP Business One user, you'll be able to experience greater business efficiency as the system helps you to automate and streamline inventory and production process. And in addition, with better delivery visibility across key functions of the business, you'll be able to better predict inventory levels and reduce shortages without having to carry surplus inventory. So this basically helps significantly to reduce your inventory cost and your customer service due to the faster and on-time delivery.
Very true, Sachin. So we'll discuss such similar points later in this webinar. Like Sachin was talking about the complete automation. So here it helps you in that as well. It actually help you to automate all the time intensive process so that the whole operations will be completely error free and much accurate. And as the accuracy increases, like Sachin said, your cost, extra time, everyone will be cut off, and that time you can made available for the higher decision making process for the decision makers. Moving on to the fourth point, so better organization. So how this can be done? So it has a concept of rack and bin. With the help of rack and bin, you can actually able to locate your pallets as well as stock and keep them well organized. Since we all know that there are different variety of boxes, pallets, products in our stock, everyone will have a preset location so that you can monitor them in a much easier manner. Sachin, would you like to share your expertise on this better organization?
So if you organize your material at the correct correct place, it will help to kind of, if you are kind of a putting away your material and sending your material to say to the customer or say to the vendors or some other persons, it saves your time, and as well as it's like it's less wastages in terms of like if you have a system installed like first in first out and last in first out kind of a thing. So it is optimum utilization of the available resources kind of a thing.
Too much information. We are really glad to have Sachin in this call. So this is, I guess, this is very important for each one of us, customized to fit your operation. Since SAP B1 can also be customized according to your needs, you don't need to take all the functionalities. Whatever your requirements, the system can be trimmed according to the functionality on your requirements. So I think customization is really, really important. Uh, any points, Sachin, here?
So if you think of any ERP solution in the world available, there is no ERP solution which is complete fit to your requirement. So unless a little
Right.
company like us or company expertise like us is not there, you'll not be able to utilize your ERP solution up to the mark. So so it's better, and the company like us, who can guide you to have the better solution as well as to have the better process so that you can optimize your ERP systems. So this is where the company like us play a very good role for the companies.
Actually, the guidance is very important when it comes to the implementation of the ERP, and I think that is the uh, main fear of most of the organization of like who to choose, which software to go with, and all these. So yeah, Sachin, you're absolutely right here. So reduce warehouse cost. I think this is very, very absolute and clear. So you can able to reduce all your warehouse costs. Basically, how it actually help you to get the full utilization of your space, of your employees, and your time. So with this, it can able to cut all your extra cost and time. And once it's cut, you'll able to know which we'll able to know which inventory is most uh, usable, which is the movement, which is you can differentiate the inventory in terms of its usability, in terms of the distance, in terms of the frequency of in and out movement. So once these kind of things are well aware, and these kind of things are clear, you can able to save the cost and in a more efficient manner. So eventually all these things will happen automatically with the help of this solution. Sachin, am I right here?
Yeah, you are very correct. In fact, we all know that while entering the good into the warehouse, we need to pass the quality inspection, and the qualified product can be assigned to the warehouse for palletizing, and uh, like that. So as the core part of the automated warehouse, WMS warehouse management system plays a role of data collection, data statistics, location allocation, and information transmission. So by which you can basically reduce your warehousing cost, because you know where to like it will be pickup time will be less for your materials, then put up time also will be less for your materials, and wastage of where your material is lying would be very low. So in that case you'll be like saving a lot of cost also.
I think here the role of routes come into the picture. You'll able to know which inventory you're using the maximum, and so that you can able to access that inventory easily, and which inventory is most important to you. So you don't waste the space and time in accessing the right inventory, and it is easily accessible to you. So that's where the routes of the warehouse is very, very interesting, I would say here. So moving on to the seventh point. So visibility. When I say visibility, basically you can able to get to know that which stock is stored in which location. Not even that, you're able to know that which employees is assigned to which work, and you can able to know what's happening in your organization, how systems and tools are working. Everything can be traceable, and everything's will be transparent. With this kind of visibility, you can able to discover those problems easily, and can able to fix them before they turn into a costly problem later down the road. So that's why visibility is very, very important. Sachin, please, your point of view.
So, in fact, yeah, definitely it increases the productivity and accuracy. Then, uh, with visibility, you can enhance the flexibility and scalability also. Then it boosts your transparency of stock processes, labor, and warehouse automation. Then also ensures compliance of in the international trade and sustainability. So, yeah, this is in fact very useful.
I think you just shared the right point. I was just about to talk about the compliance. So yeah, it can ensure the compliance for the multinational company or the SMEs, and or it can able to ensure all the regulatory terms and all the trade requirements. So very true. I hope you enjoy all the 8 points in which we showed you how SAP B1 can help you to efficiently manage your warehouse. I hope you are noting all your questions, and we will have them later to discuss for the end. So, how target integration will help you in this? So, basically, like Sachin said later, that the most headache of all the companies is basically there's no someone for them to guide them, to lead them, that which software to go with, what is the estimate, what is the time period. All these things need to be evaluated, and that's the main reason even they are bearing the losses with all the manual process. They don't go with the implementation easily because the consultation and advice is something that is lacking. So that's where we come into the picture, and we help you to advise and provide the consultation. And at the same time, since we have experts with us which will able to implement the system as well. Not even that, like I said before, we can able to customize to your needs and can trim the solution according to your needs only. Since we have brilliant developers teams with us as well, and train your team as well. I think training is very important because we have different type of employees in the organization. Some may not be that much tech savvy, so for them training is very, very crucial. Otherwise, there is no use of the system, and the system will be useless without training. And we provide full support as well. And not only that, our whole agenda is to see your organization succeed, and that's what makes us happy at the end of the day. So why us? Like I said before, we are a solution-driven company. We are we are a technology-dependent company since we have the capability of multiple products with us, and we are actually dependent on the needs and requirements of the client. Based on the requirements, we suggest them the best possible solution. And we also have experts in the business processes to understand the business process and the requirements clearly at the same time. We also provide in-house technical support with that. So you might this is very interesting slide. These are our happy clients in which we have provided our solution. You can see strata tiles, just to name a few. So we have experience of working in multiple types of industry. We have worked in distribution industry. We have worked in insurance industry, cement industry. So we have experience of multiple types of industry. That is also one of our major advantage apart from the technology independence. So Q&A session. If you have any Q&A session, please discuss here. I'll just see the chat if there are any Q&A question. Do inventory counts automatically synchronize with core inventory levels and accounting? Sachin, over to you.
Yes, it can be. In fact, it's a very we can have a batch updates happening. So, like you can schedule it every day, and batch update will automatically. It can be live also. It can be batch update also. So you can automatically get to know about the size of or the inventory level, and it will hit the accounting part also.
Right. So we have one more question. Will orders be sent to your warehouse automatically, or will this be a manual process for the sales team to do? So yeah, here I would say that there is a concept for routing. So for a preset orders, or you can define your or configure your warehouse according to the stock to be sent, or to the orders, manufacturing orders, or the purchase order to be sent to this warehouse. So if it's a purchase order, you can send the order to a raw material warehouse. If it is a manufacturing order, you can send to that warehouse. So that's in that way, either you can configure on the product level, or you can also configure on the warehouse level. So yeah, that can also be automated. Any more question, guys? We'll be happy to answer. We have one more question. Can you obtain an inventory audit history from the system? Sachin, please.
Yeah, in fact, if you have legacy data put in your the ERP, you can definitely obtain the inventory audit history from the system.
Right, and you can even able to know the what are the incoming stock, what are the outgoing stock. You can able to know what is available to sell, what is not available, what is the current stock. So very granular level of information you can able to discover with this software. In the graph view as well, or there are different types of views as well for the report. So yeah, that can be absolutely that can be done.
And in fact, it can show you also like which inventory or which stock is going to expire at that particular at this particular type point of time, so that you can stop the wastage also.
Right. I think Sachin, we can move on. Uh,
Sure.
yeah, I think we have answered the questions enough. We can even answer later in this webinar, or you can always reach to our website for more queries and doubt. So, like I said before, if you have more questions still, you can always reach us to our website, and to our email info@targetintegration.com. And please subscribe, and comment on this webinar. And we'll be keep creating more webinars and coming up with the more webinars. So please don't forget to subscribe. See you all in the next webinar.
See you all. Thanks for attending. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, everyone.